Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome, and such a nice sight to see, such a full house, and everyone here for such a special event. I'd like to first of all welcome everyone to our first annual Employee Recognition Day. I guess how this came about is it was suggestions made and observations made. I guess that far too often we don't take the time to acknowledge our staff and recognize their work and commitment to our organizations. So a policy was passed by our Chief and Council that we make this an annual event, and that we celebrate your commitment that you make to our community and our departments and our members. So it's important that we do that, because far too often, and I will acknowledge some departments do take that time and effort to do that, so that is really wonderful and great that you do that for your staff. But far too often we miss that opportunity to acknowledge people, and sometimes it's too late when they're gone beyond this world. We're acknowledging them too late. So we want to make sure that we try to do this on an annual basis and make sure that we recognize our commitment that you all do. I just want to take the opportunity to thank our HR staff for moving this direction forward and making this event happen. Thank you to Raul and Delma and Angela for the work that they've done here. It's a lot of work to get this event coordinated. But today, it's about you all, and it's about time to recognize your work, and I'm sure we'll learn a lot today about each other as well. I know I'm looking forward to seeing the recognitions, and I'm sure the lifers out there that maybe we didn't even know we had. So it's a time to learn about one another and come together. So I just want to once again welcome you to and hope that you'll enjoy this event, our first annual Employee Recognition Day. So looking forward to the day and a good day ahead. So miigwech. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pam. Let's keep it going for Miss Pam. Thank you so much, Miss Pam. Definitely great to get out here and recognize everyone. I forgot to introduce myself at the beginning. A lot of faces I don't know in here, so you probably don't know me. My name is Daniel Flett. My mother is Brenda Flett over there. My father is John Thompson. I'm born and raised in Peguis, Manitoba. I'm the new gaming director, and just asked to come up here, be a host today, and have some fun with you all. So I hope that we have a good time. I hope that it's very fun and enjoyable for everybody. We're going to keep things going here. We're going to get some more opening remarks from the Director of HR, and that's going to be Miss Delma McPherson. Give a round of applause for Delma.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome here to our first annual Employee Recognition Day. Today is all about the employee and recognizing years of service. It initially began with talking about what are we doing for employees and what can we do for employees. We talked about years of service awards and improving staff morale and creating a positive work culture. It is with the HR department that is tasked with all the human resource functions, including recruitment and hiring, onboarding, compensation and benefits, training and development, performance management, employee relations, compliance, safety and wellness. Of these responsibilities, HR goal is to help employers build and maintain positive relationships with their employees. Peguis First Nation wants to ensure employees feel valued, to boost employee morale, increase retention, and foster a positive workplace culture. The service awards are recognition given to an employee to celebrate their length of service and commitment to the organization. The awards will be marking significant milestones like 5, 10, 15, and 20 plus years of service. In creating and processing the years of service awards, there may be people we have missed and it is not the intention to miss anyone or to cause distress. However, if you feel you have been missed, please let us know, and we will take all of your information and correct it. We sincerely apologize, as our intent to ensure all eligible employees are included. Initially, March 5th was selected as the day for Employee Recognition Day. However, we had to reschedule it, and it was rescheduled to today, March 13th, 2025. Today represents National Good Samaritan Day. Samaritan means a charitable or helpful person. It is reflective of what is being done today, as employees are the heart and soul of an organization. Today is about you. In addition, a banner was ordered, and upon designing it, the bright and cheerful flowers selected were sunflowers, daisies, and lilies, and they symbolize positivity and gratitude. This is our first Employee Recognition Awards Day, and we want to become better and better every year, and we need to hear from the employees about what they would like to see for future awards and events. So please send us an email to the HR department with your feedback. Please enjoy yourself today with company, co-workers, food, and we have donated prizes to raffle off. Please ensure you have a ticket. The agenda will be followed as each director and or representative will present their service awards to their employees. Along with service awards, directors and managers were requested to identify, and I think I have this spelling wrong. I had reached out to Karen Myron and Isabel Thompson at the school. I myself don't know the Ojibwe language. I wish I did. And if they're here, I want to see Karen. Is Karen here? Or Isabel? Karen, I need you to help me say this word. You guys provided the word for me, and so I want to acknowledge them. They know their language. Isabel, if you can come and help me. I'm sure I spelled it wrong. I just put it in here just so I had it. I reached out to them because we wanted to identify best performers or outstanding spirits. And so I had asked for the Ojibwe word for it. And because I didn't know my language, I reached out to these two individuals who know their language. And I want to acknowledge that. That's so important that we pass that tradition down to our young people. Remember, it was for the word for outstanding spirit and best performer. You guys had given me a word.
We don't have one that's literally translatable, but the best one is Onagajitonawa, which means they are good at what they do.
I'll get Karen to add to it. You want to say something to her? Add to it. Say it again. Repeat it so people can say it slow and loud.
Anarikatun onana.
Thank you very much, Karen and Isabel. I appreciate that very much. So those individuals who are best performers are outstanding spirits. Within the organization, you have individuals who consistently deliver outstanding results. This is appreciation for exceptional contributions that go above and beyond. I want to say congratulations to all the recipients. Everyone deserves acknowledgement and to be made to feel valued and supported. One of my mentors always told me, you're unique, and you can bring something, everybody brings something to the table because you're unique. And finally, I want to thank leadership here today, Chief and Council, the Executive Committee, and the Finance Department, who work together, a working team that allows to provide us these types of awards and events. Miigwech.
Keep it going. Thank you so much, Delma. You the bomb. Shake it down. Settle down. Fired up there. All right. Thank you so much, Delma, for those words. Next on the agenda here, we have the presentation of the service awards. And we're going to start off first with the Peguis Band. So again, I'm going to ask Pam Favel to come up to the front here, and we'll get started with her. If she's ready to go. Okay, first, before we do that, so sorry, Chief and Council up here would like to just say a few words to everybody. First, we have Linda Sinclair down there, Councillor Linda Sinclair. Next to her, we have Councillor Donna Sutherland. Next to her, we have Councillor Deno Cameron. Next to him, we have Councillor Mary Tyler Bear. But we're going to start with Linda Sinclair.
Good morning, everyone. It's so nice to see a full house here today. I just want to thank the HR team, Delma, Raquel, Rahu, and Angela for all their hard work they did for this recognition day. It's one of our first, and I hope I know we're going to stumble along the way, but I hope we keep it going. It's so beautiful to see all our employees. We recognize you in so many ways, and I'm just glad that you're all here today. Your dedication to our workplace keeps us going, and we are proud of all of you. For the ones that worked so many years, congratulations to all of you. And if we did miss someone, sorry that we didn't mean to miss you. But I just having a hard time speaking here today. It's a rough day. I just want to thank my coworker Donna for the opening prayer, and for everybody that's here. Enjoy your day. It's your day today. And enjoy the beautiful meal. Communicate with the friends, family. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Linda. Next, we have Donna Sutherland.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to welcome you here today, and it's so great to see a full house. How come you don't come here for the band meetings? No, just kidding. Just kidding. I wouldn't either, but I have to. No, it's great. I just wanted to acknowledge every staff, every department. Your work is so much appreciated. I will say Peguis is one of the most resourceful community. When you go in to look at other communities, and when you come back to Peguis, you realize how blessed our community is. We have so much programs, so much services, and so many staff. We are totally blessed, and it's great. It's unfortunate that we live in an area that is a lot of swampland, but you know what? We make the best of every situation. And even times when we struggle at work, we have our down days, remember to keep smiling. We're here providing a service to the community. I just wanted to say thank you for your commitment, and I hope that we get to recognize each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Donna. Next, we have Deno Cameron. I'd like to come up, say a few words. Give a round of applause. Deno Cameron.
Good morning, everyone. I'm just sitting here, right when I walked in, it just so, the vibe in here, it's just so great. I can't take a smile off my face. I'm honored to stand here to be with you all today, and to honor and recognize, acknowledge all of our employees. This is huge, and I really hope that we make mistakes, and we learn from them. So I just wanted to start off by saying, if we miss anybody, there's no disrespect whatsoever. Just that, we're just starting out, and please forgive us if anything, because you just never know. But with that being said, I wanted to thank our MC, Daniel Flett. I wanted to thank our opening prayer, Donna. And also there's so many thank yous for this day to happen. And I wanted to also thank our HR department, Delma McPherson, Raul, Angela, and also our directors working alongside with them. I'm just so happy. I'm just so grateful to be here with you all today, to see you all. And I see a lot of my like my own mentors and role models. From me growing up, from in school, having teachers, we all have our own mentors and our own people that we look up to. And I see a lot of you here today, and it just, like I said, I'm just so thankful. This is going to be a good day. And with that being said, I wanted to thank our caterers for cooking our food today. And thank you all for all your hard work and the dedication for our community. Because at the end of the day, for me, I feel like we're all one. We're all one, and we're doing our best for our community at the end of the day. And it's not just the seven leadership up here with our executive team. It's all of you. And I don't like using the term I like to use the term we, because like I said, we all are one. That's how I feel, regardless of which department you're at working. That's how I feel. But thank you all, and I look forward to spending the day with you here, and have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daniel. It's kind words. Next, we're going to keep it going here. We have Mary Tyler Bear. Sorry. Come up, say some words. Mary Tyler.
Mary Tyler Moore. I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. I'd just like to welcome everybody out here this morning. Thanks to Councillor Donna Sutherland for saying the opening prayer, and Daniel for being the MC, and our HR department for setting this up today, making this possible. Delma, Raul, and Angela, and all our directors for coming out and working along with their staff members. We really appreciate each and every one of you that work in our community. I know our community is the largest community in Manitoba, in Canada, and there's a lot of different issues that we have. So I just wanted to say on behalf of the chief and Gin Terrence and Councillor Kelvin, they can't be here today because they're attending a meeting in Winnipeg, and it's regarding the flood with Indigenous Services Canada. So they send their regrets out here today. They really wanted to be with all of us here today. But in that, I just like to thank each and every department for all their hard work and dedication and being away from their families. I know that it's hard, like when we have to make different plans for our families and stuff like that, but we really appreciate everything that you come and do for our community. It's all of you that why we're moving forward. We have to move forward and do it together, work together. And I just like to say thank you to the caterers that are cooking here today, and everybody for coming out, and just good luck on all the prize draws here today. They have a lot of good prizes, and thank you all for coming out and taking in this event. And what Councillor Donna said, yes, come to the band meetings, fill the hall up. Thanks for coming out again.
Awesome. Thank you, Mary Tyler. That's Councillor Mary Tyler. Killed it. Nailed it. Awesome. No, thank you all so much for those kind words. Definitely just so honored to be a part of the workforce in Peguis. Just like they said, the backbone of the community, just moving forward, really good to be a part of. So we're just going to keep that going here. Next, I believe we have Pam Favel. That's going to give out the awards for the Peguis band. I believe her and the HR team right now are just finalizing that, getting everything ready, making sure, don't want to have anyone overlooked. Don't want to miss anybody. Definitely want to do their best to make sure that we recognize everyone we can. For those coming in again, there is coffee on the side. I believe there's water over there along with tea. One more, please. Yes.
All right, I think we're ready to go here. Okay, so we're going to begin with our band recognition. So first off, we have first employee we'd like to recognize under the band is Marlene Bear. Marlene Bear is our administrative assistant. She's being recognized for 14 years of service. Tyler last. Next we have Barbara Cochran. Barbara Cochran is a fan favorite. Barb is being recognized for 6 years, but I'd also like to acknowledge that she is one of our eldest and most knowledgeable employee of our band. All her years that she holds on this earth. So thank you, Barb, for your service. Yeah. She want to share? Yeah. Next we have Roxanne McCullum. Roxanne is one of our executive assistants, serving 9 years with the band. No. Wait. Next we have Terry Wilson. Terry Wilson is our IT technician director, serving 11 years, being recognized today. Is Terry here today? Okay, so we'll get that to him. Next we have Daryl E. Stevenson, security, serving 5 years with the Peguis band. Maybe he's still at work. Next, under the Peguis Special Projects, Mike Sutherland sent his regrets, so we'll present on their behalf. We have Cheyenne Mir Parisian with Special Consultation Programs, serving 10 years. Also from Special Projects, Roberta Flett, being recognized for 10 years of service. And the TLE office as well. I'm not sure if their staff are here, but the TLE office out of Selkirk, Myrna Hefferman, being recognized for 6 years of service. Along with Lloyd Stevenson, TLE, 12 years service to the band. I wanted to call up for income assistance, the director administrator, Cindy. She could recognize her staff here. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you want me to acknowledge it? We'll just mention her. Okay. So we're going to acknowledge one of the income assistance members. The staff is Beverly J. Stranger. She's worked for income assistance for 20 years. Bev had to just step out, so Cindy will accept her recognition here. And the other acknowledgements we wanted to make were some of our council members as well for their long-term service as council members. So we'd like to acknowledge Councillor Mary Tyler Bear, serving our community for 23 years. Another individual on council is Councillor Donna Sutherland. Donna has a combination of service time working with the Peguis Gaming, Peguis Development Corporation, and now as a Peguis councillor, income assistance as well along the way. So she's serving over 20 plus years. She didn't have an exact number, and I don't have it here, but congratulations, Donna, for. And also Councillor Calvin Wilson, who isn't here with us here today, but I don't have his amount here, but I believe it's 5+ years for Councillor Calvin. So big round of applause for Calvin. And the last one on this list is Pamela Favo. Serving. I have a combination time of, I've served as trade and employment with 27 years work there, and now I've moved on to work along with the band, now going on just a little over a year, so thank you. Oh, and last but not least, I cannot forget Councillor Linda here. So Linda is now a band counselor, but she has worked with our community in many different areas of working with our families, our children. So she has a total of 40+ years. Yes. Congratulations, Linda. And that includes our band list today. And again, we apologize if anybody was forgotten. Please reach out to our HR and we will make any correction that was missed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pam, for that. And again, if anybody was missed, just like she said, just reach out to your director, reach out to somebody in charge there, and we'll make sure that we get that right. We're going to keep this moving right along here. That was really great. Got to see Pam do it for the Peguis Band. Next, we're going to see me do it for Peguis Gaming Commission. So, oh, one sec. Oh, perfect. Hey there, yeah. So like I said, my name is Daniel Flett. I'm the Peguis Gaming Director. I was lucky enough to get the job back in October. I've only been there a short amount of time, and it's been the best time working there. Really good people I work with, amazing people that just turn into the best of friends. So much fun we have there, and it's just such an honor to be up here, to be able to recognize the ones that have been there with all these years, and just thank you all so much for just being a part of that. So first off here, we're going to get started. I have, she's been with us now for 6 years with gaming. I believe she started off as a custodian, but she's moved to a security guard. Her name is Arlene Beck. We'd like to give her a thank you so much, Arlene. She does so much for us there. She goes down the line there. Keep it going for Miss Arlene Beck, everyone. Thank you so much, Arlene, for your service. Really appreciate everything. Next, we're going to keep it going along here. Man, this one's a big one. She's been such a great help to me, and just I've went to her time and time again in my short time there. She's been just a staple for all of us. Leadership, bright smile, everything you want in her. And just, she's been with us now for 18 years. That's Miss Karen Favel. Give it up for her. Thank you so much, Karen. Everything you do. Keep it going, Miss Karen Favel. She's too excited. Slow down. Let's keep it going for Miss Karen Favel, everybody. Thank you so much. Next on the list here has been with gaming now for 8 years. She's been just such a bright burst of energy every day. She's just not scared to talk to anyone, strike conversation up. Always fun to be around. Just such overall, just good person. Teaches a lot of spiritual teachings and everything that we really need to get back in touch with. Her name is Joanne Hammerlich. I believe Joanne's away today. She had something that she couldn't get out of, but just wanted to recognize her for her hard work and dedication. Thank you so much, Joanne Hammerlich. And then last but not least, I'd like to recognize this other lady. Really amazing person, just the best to be around. A lot of fun. A little nervous over there. Let's give a big round of applause for Miss Pam Favel, everybody. Pam McPherson. Sorry. We're down with the Favels. Pam McPherson. As she goes down there, let's just keep it going for Miss Pam McPherson. McPherson, sorry. Thank you all so much. And then just someone, I believe was also there for 5+ years, but she's not there anymore. She moved on to the next step in her life. I believe she's working with somebody else, but I just wanted to recognize her name is Michelle McPherson. I believe she was there for 5+ years, but she left us this January. Again, just don't want to leave anybody out, so we give it a round. Michelle McPherson. Thank you so much, and that's the end of my list there from Peguis Gaming. So please, again, just give it up for everybody at Peguis Gaming. Thank you so much, the employees. Appreciate everything they do. Thank you there. We're just going to keep this moving right along. Next, we have Public Works. Sorry, we're going to skip that one. We're going right down to Peguis Jordan Principal. We'll come back to that one. Peguis Jordan Principal. I'm going to ask Leslie Sutherland if she can come up here to present her awards, please. Is anybody from Jordan's Principal able to come up and give these awards, please? What's your name, sorry? Penny McPherson's here. She's going to hand out the awards for Jordan's Principal. Give a round of applause for Penny McPherson. And Misty Moon King. If we can give her a Misty Moon King. Yeah, it's in there. There you are. And then all your things are in there.
All right, the first one on our list is Diane Bear. She's been with the band over 22 years, actually. She just... Hello? Okay, the first one on the list is Diane Bear. She's been with the band for 22 years total, and with Jordan's Principal just over a year. Is Diane here today? No? All right. She's not here, so we'll move on to the next one, which is Cindy Chokin. She's been with the band for over 17 years, and I'm not sure how long with Jordan's Principal, but Cindy Chokin. Congratulations, Cindy. All right, the next one we have for 10 years is Lisa Cook. Lisa Cook, come on down. And Lisa has been with Jordan's Principal 10 years. Thank you, Lisa, for your hard work. Next we have is Brandon Daniels, who served 5 years with Jordan's Principal. Congratulations, Brandon. Next we have is Henry John. He's with Jordan's Principal for 9 years now. Henry John. He's coming. Okay. Congratulations, Henry. Next we have Sandra Kipling. She's been with Jordan's Principal for 6 years, but also worked for the band or health actually, for years before that. So Miss Sandy Kipling. Of course, of course. Thank you, Sandy, for your hard work, answering our phone calls and all the people that walk through our door. The next on the list is Amanda Manningway. She's been with Jordan's Principal for 5 years. Yay. Thanks for your hard work, Amanda. Next, we got Amanda L. Sinclair. She's been with Jordan's Principal for 5 years. That's Mandy Tim Sinclair. I don't think she's here, so we'll wait till after. And the next one is Leslie Sutherland. She's been with Jordan's Principal 5+ years. However, she cannot be here today, so we'll congratulate her anyways for being a good director. Last and not least is Cheryl Sutherland. She's been with Jordan's Principal just over a year, but with the band for over 5+ years. She's our off-reserve case manager. Is Cheryl out there? I'd like to thank all the staff from Jordan's Principal for being such awesome staff, and hopefully more years to come.
Thank you so much for doing that on behalf of Jordan's Principal. Give those ladies a round of applause, please. Thank you for coming up here and doing that for everybody. We're going to keep this moving right along here. Next, we've got Public Works. Can we have Rod Sutherland from Public Works? Come up. There he is.
Yeah, I came this morning and I know it was canceled earlier, and Walter reminded me yesterday that we have a employee recognition, and I was looking at the health center here and I was seeing these star blankets, and I said, geez, nobody told me to bring star blankets. So I sent one of my loyal employees to go home and get some big bath towels for my wife so they could. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Public Works has been in this community forever. It started very small, even though the reserve didn't shrink, but it grew over the years, and we help each and every one of you in the community. And that's the success we have is not because I'm a director, it's because of the first employees. The frontline employees, our operators, our mechanics. If they didn't do the job, we wouldn't move. But I like to thank each and every one of them for their hard work. I also like to thank you frontline workers, because if you didn't do the jobs, Peguis wouldn't move. And I'd like to thank leadership for all their support for helping us throughout these years. My staff are, some of them said this morning, they're not social, so they might not show up. But I said, yeah, you try it anyway. So I'm going to give them out the rewards. First of all, I'd like to thank this young man here. He's my right-hand man. He's my assistant director. He does a whole lot for us, and he's the future of this program. And it's going to be successful, I know, under his watch. It's Walter Spence, my assistant director. Give him a hand. The first award goes to Edgar Bear. Edgar Bear worked for our community in different areas. I just put 25 plus years, but I don't really know the exactly. So I don't know if Edgar Bear is here today. If he is, can he show up? He's on annual, and that's because of Delma says, you better take your annual before you lose it. So we're quite short-staffed today, but if Edgar's not here, we'll put him to the side and we'll give him. Give Edgar a hand. He's really good. We also have Glenn Murdoch. Glenn Murdoch has been our grader operator. We call them heavy equipment operators because we want them to get on every equipment that they can operate. They're certified, they're ticketed, so they have the experience. And then Glenn has been here about 10 years, roughly, maybe plus. So is Glenn Murdoch around? No, I see we're spread all over the place. One of these guys, this is one of our longest employee. He worked for Public Works for years, 30 plus years, maybe 35. But he's mentored all our heavy equipment operators. He's worked with us. You know what? We work together because we sit down and we talk, and they disagree. They give us feedback. And that's the only way a program is going to be successful if we listen to you people or the people that work with us. We work with them so that we're successful. And Harry does this. He makes our program very successful. Harry Sinkler, 35 plus years. Is he here? Harry was here. He had to step away. Like, we're on call 24/7, so there we go. Alan Spence, this is one of our departments. We have 4 departments in our program. Public Works is an umbrella of roads, which Harry and them work at, Glenn. We have water treatment plant and landfill. So this next gentleman has been with us a few years, Alan James Spence Jr., but he's on med leave right now. So I'm not sure if he's here today. He might not be, but we'll get this done. If he's in the crowd. So Alan James, yeah. Well, I don't know about this guy. But no, you know what? I ran public works for 10 years alone. And it's not a big department, but it's very demanding. And we work with all the community. But at the time I requested HR, I said I needed help. Well, I'm getting old. And I had four people apply for this job, and I could guarantee you every one of them had the capability of doing the job. And this guy, he's been an asset since day one. Walter Spence, my assistant director. Here, Walter. This next gentleman, he's the one that said, I'm not very social, so I don't know if I'm going to be there. But I said, you better be. Just kidding. The next guy worked 30 plus years too. He's one of our long-term employees. He's been, we're involved in we help all the organizations, and we're glad to do that when they need their assistance. But he's been all over the place. He's a highly qualified operator. He's been with us for 30 plus years, Mr. Glenn Stevenson. Give him a hand. AKA Hooter. I don't know about this next guy. They call him a dinosaur. He's been working for about 5 of those people up there. and I enjoyed it, you know. That's me. I love my community. I've been here since 1977 in some other form, but I wouldn't change it for anything. I really appreciate working with leadership who help us develop with you guys, with every department. You're very special, and I've always enjoyed working with you. And I'll tell you this, I love you all. Beautiful people. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. And we have some handouts here, but our staff not here. So Walter will let you speak. Oh, this is for me.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to expand a bit on what Rod shared. None of this is possible without our front line, the people with the boots on the ground. We take the calls, we give the direction, we do the follow-up and assess like how far are we into these work activities, whether it's just general road maintenance or major repairs to situations that have, gone out into left field on us. We've been really lucky to have a good group of people, from our landfill staff to our plant operators who are not here today, unfortunately. But we challenge them daily, to step up and perform and produce so that membership can enjoy the benefits of all the services that are provided. It's been a really interesting 5.5 years since I've come home, and I'm really grateful for Rod's mentorship and all the good relationships in our shop with everyone. Like he said, there's a lot of moving parts to Public Works, with our water and wastewater, with the landfill operations and road maintenance. You're never bored, that's for damn sure. And last but not least, we couldn't do it without leadership. They're the ones that are having big discussions regarding funding and all that stuff, and it's been a good 5.5 years. So I just want to say miigwech to Rod for all his help and his guidance, and to the guys themselves, because like he mentioned, not all of them are social and they don't like the big crowds, but they're good people nonetheless, and when we ask them to step up, they don't hesitate. Miigwech.
Just for a minute, we just wanted to go back to Public Works on behalf of Rod Sutherland. There was just a couple of people there that we wanted to acknowledge as well on behalf of Rod. The one from Public Works. She's been with them, looks like 13 years. Let's give a big round of applause for Roxana Cochran. I believe she had to step out for a minute. But that's for Roxana Cochran, thank you. And then one more from Public Works as well. I believe I seen him a bit earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but it says he's been with Public Works now for 7+ years. Give it up for David Daniels, everyone. David Daniels. Maybe he had to step out again, but that's from Public Works on behalf of Rod Sutherland. Just like to acknowledge those two as well. We'll just get Chief and Counsel back up here, please. And next we have on the list here is Peguis Training and Employment. If we can get Alana Cochran up here, please, to give out the awards for Peguis Training and Employment. It's Alana Cochran.
Hi, good morning, everybody. So as Daniel had mentioned, I'm Alana Cochran, and I work with the Peguis First Nation Training and Employment. Today, I'm like to acknowledge the Peguis First Nation Training and Employment staff. We have a very small staff here. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge Marie Sinclair. She's been with Training and Employment for 4 years. Coming this May, it'll be 5 years. So, Marie. Marie has also served with other departments. She's been with the Peguis School Board for a number of years prior to joining the Peguis First Nation Training and Employment team. Unfortunately, the next 3 individuals are unable to attend. Sorry, Marie, you want to come get your certificate? Sorry, we'll give you a later, Marie. Okay, as I was saying, the next 3 individuals were unable to attend today, but I'd like to acknowledge them and their years of service. So Amanda Wilson has been with our department for 15 years. Raquel Delorme, 7 years as of, that'll be as of, in 2 weeks, that'll be 7 years. She's also served in other entities within the band, and she's been with Peguis Training Employment and prior initiatives in the last years prior to becoming full-time in 2019. And Jamie Stevenson has been with our team also for 4 years. For myself, I've been part of the Peguis First Nation Training and Employment team for 27 years. I have also worked in other entities and departments for a few years prior to that. So I just like to say that I'd like to acknowledge their work ethics and their values. I'm very pleased to praise their worthiness and their work. Peguis Training Employment is fortunate to have such a dedicated, committed, and dependable team. So thank you, team of Peguis First Nation Training Employment.
Thank you so much. Let's keep it going for Alana Cochran from Training and Employment. It's a really great presentation. Okay. Perfect. And we're going to keep going here. Next, we have the Peguis Health Center. And I believe we have Doris Bear that's going to come up and give some awards. So we can give a round of applause for Doris Bear from Health. Thank you so much.
I should have wore high heels. Well, this is a very special day for all of the employees, and it just seems like it's the Academy Awards. Yeah! And you know, it brings a lot of excitement and a lot of good things that employees are recognized for. And you know, let me just tell you a little story. When we first started working, there was only about 5 or 6 staff, and we went through 6 health centers. So Kathy Bird is one of the longtime employees as well as myself, and you know, it's something. And when I retire, I don't know when it'll be, but I think. But anyway, I think I got another good 8 years to work, because you know. My mind is still good, and my health is good, and I'm very active, and you know, I'm good to all people, and I love you all. But the only thing is that I've overcome my fear of public speaking, and I'm okay with that now. So yeah. Okay, so I value all of my employees in the organization. We have over 70 staff, part-time, full-time, casual, and you know, everyone is recognized in our organization through our, we usually have a dinner yearly, sometimes twice a year if we feel like it, but but usually it does happen with a good barbecue, and everybody gets recognized with something for all their efforts that they do in their own program. And you know, I don't have any staff feeling left out because they're all appreciated. So I guess I'll just start off with the recognition of awards now, and I'd like to call Sherry Asham and Charmaine to assist. All right, so the first person that I'd like to recognize is Sherry Lynn Asham, and she's here. She's been working with the CHR program for a number of years, and previous to that, she had worked at the senior center. So she's got a number of good years working with the organization, and I'd like to present her with her certificate of appreciation. The next individual that I'd like to present to is Daryl Bear. He works with the Healing Center. Daryl Bear. Maybe Denise can come up and get it for him, pick it up. Oh, he's sick, okay. I'll leave myself for the last. So the next individual is Marilyn Bear from the Healing Center as well. So she's given a number of good years in that organization, helping the community members, and it's all about healing. So she's a part of that for the community. Okay, so that'll be the last one then. The other individual is Denise Bear. Denise is the nurse in charge in public health area, and she manages a team of 11 staff. Next individual from Maternal Child Health Program is Ardell Chokin. Ardell. Ardell is the manager of the Maternal Child Health Program, and she has 3 staff underneath her program. Works along with the children and infants. Ardell? Oh, yeah, Charlene's the director. Okay. Ardell, I need you. So Ardell, congratulations, home visitor of Maternal Child Health. Oh, I'm just shaking, I don't know why. But anyway, the other one is to be recognized, certificate of appreciation is Leslie Fenner. Leslie. Leslie is the director of the Head Start program. NADAP, Daryl Flett, one of the council members. Daryl works along with Chris Stranger in the NADAP program. And previous medical driver as well. Next individual from public health is Whitney Forrester. Whitney, Whitney is an LPN working with public health, works in the school with the doctor's clinic, and previous employee of home and community care. In appreciation, medical transportation driver David Garson. Okay, so he must be driving, so we'll give him at a later time. Okay, another employee working with the health center is Max Garson. Is Max around? Oh, he's here. He's coming. He works along with maintenance, Percy Stevenson. Max keeps the, I guess, the organization lively because with all these jokes and laughter. Home and Community Care, Alyssa Murdoch. She's not here today. Okay, Alyssa's not here today. Charmaine Rayner. Okay, Charmaine is the Director, Manager of Home and Community Care, manages a team of 11 staff. Next, we want to recognize Crystal Spence, Public Health. Crystal has been working with Peguis Health for a number of years and recently now in the Public Health as the LPN. And she does fill in for nurse in charge, Denise Bear, when she's on leave for educational. Cynthia Dawn Spence, next recipient. Cynthia works with in reception at Peguis Health and for a number of years already. She keeps the office well maintained and messages are going and public is happy with her. Thank you. Denise Spence has 23 years with Home and Community Care. Denise works as a healthcare aide in public health, in Home and Community Care. Addie Stevenson, Public Health, LPN. Works along well with foot care and the other programs such as the doctor's clinic. How many years were you 30 plus years. Charlene Stevenson, Maternal Child Health, Director, Manager of the program. She's been with the organization for over 15 years. Can't miss this individual, Percy Stevenson. Percy was the one that had built the new health center, and we moved in 2011. So he's still with us, and he brings a lot of fun and laughter to us. Thank you, Percy. Very good maintenance person.
He's the grandfather.
Yeah. The mushroom, yeah. Chris George Stranger, working in NADAP. Chris has been working in NADAP for the past 8 to 10 years. Very good golfer as well, I hear. Next one is Wayne Sutherland. Okay. Chris wants to share a little bit, but maybe 1 minute, Chris.
Buju, Nudanuki, Shikandishni Kaz, Makwan Duram. I just want to take this opportunity while there's so many people in the crowd, and I just want to invite you because I want to bring a man to our community that lost his son. And so he goes around to communities and he shares what that experience is like to lose his son. And, you know, you learn about that man's son, and he tried the drug one time, and his life ended. So I want to bring him to our community, help you to understand the fentanyl problem that's in our community. And he's also going to come to the school, and he's going to share with the young people his understanding. It's not about being addicted. It's about there's nothing safe, and that's his message. So miigwech. And I want to acknowledge Roddy Sutherland for looking after our granddaughters along with my son Willie in the hockey. So thank you, Rod.
Thank you, Chris. Next individual is Wayne Sutherland, but I think he's on the road. Yeah. Lloyd Sutherland. Yeah, Lloyd. Lloyd has been working with the Brighter Future Initiative program in the mental health program and counseling, along with Alice Williams, Alice Spence. Melissa Sutherland, Maternal Child Health. Melissa has been working with Maternal Child Health since it opened up. It's quite a number of years. Melissa? Melissa J. Melissa J. Thank you, Melissa. Michelle Sutherland. Michelle. Michelle works in foot care, so that's her area. Serves a lot of toes. Michelle Sinclair, Head Start. Thank you, Michelle. Works along with Leslie Fenner. Pamela Spence, Head Start. Calvin Thomas, medical driver. Not here. Alice Williams, Brighter Future Initiative. Is Alice here? Okay. The next one, Kathy Bird. I'd like to recognize Kathy Bird for the number of years that she's worked with Peguis Health. Long time. Okay. Okay. So Kathy, originally from Norway House, Manitoba, has worked in as a community health nurse in the Peguis Traditional Healing Program, Peguis Health Services, and Matutu Lake Lodge for 45 years. She learned indigenous medicines and healing ceremonies for 35 years and set up the Traditional Healing Program. Her ancestry is Cree, Nakota, and Anishinaabe. She is the Miniwea-Wigan Midiwen Lodge. Her teacher, Pinuka Kimam, has given her direction to share knowledge of the medicines with indigenous people. In 2003, she and knowledge keeper Dr. Edna Manitowabi. She set up a 4-year Indigenous medicine camp to teach and share the sacred medicine teachings with Indigenous peoples. On June the 21st, 2002, Eki Maskiki Nanan Dawin Wewin, Earth Medicine Healing, was recognized receiving a Spirit of the Earth Award sponsored by Manitoba Hydro. In 1997, she was recognized by her colleagues, the College of Registered Nurses of Manitoba, with an award of excellence in the clinical category for the dedication and work done in the traditional healing program. So in July 2021, she was awarded the Honorary Doctor of Education, Indigenous Knowledge and Development from the World Indigenous Nations University, Blue Quills, Alberta. Kathy Bird. Give her a lot of... Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so one more thing. Okay. Kathy was recently awarded the King, it says King James. It's King Charles. King Charles. Okay, Kathy was recently awarded the King Charles Award in February in Winnipeg. Quilts were made by Donna Spence and Janice Sinclair. Thank you, Kathy, from the community for all your teaching and knowledge. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, so I really don't like giving myself an award. But anyway, I guess someone did.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to come up and say a few words about Doris here, our health director. So I just want to say hello to everyone. But Doris Bear, Chief and Council, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to share today and honor and celebrate this extraordinary individual whose dedication and leadership has profoundly shaped our community over the past 51 years. It is my great privilege to recognize Doris Bear, the Health Director of Peguis Health Services. Doris began her remarkable journey in 1971 as a medical records receptionist at Percy Moore. In 1975, when Peguis Health Services needed a receptionist, she applied. She stepped into that role and been a steadfast presence ever since. Her unwavering commitment and passion for healthcare has evolved over time and has been the cornerstone of our community's well-being. In 1977, she achieved a diploma in health management and received an award from the Yellow Quill College for most outstanding GPA. In 1997, 1997, she achieved a diploma in, in 2007, Doris was invited by Ottawa to join the advisory committee and become a founder of the First Nation Health Managers Association. Her pioneering spirit led her to become the first in Canada to achieve the First Nations Health Manager Certificate in 2011. Doris's excellence was recognized in 2012 when she received an Excellence Award at the National Health Managers Association Conference in Vancouver. The following year, she received recognition from FNIB Regional Office for this prestigious award. Doris's accolades continued to grow with the First Nation Health and Social Secretariat Award in 2014, Leadership Awards from the Southern Chiefs Organization and IRTC in 2015, and numerous other honors. Most recently, in 2024, she was nominated for the King Charles III Medal Award, and on February 27th, she received the King Charles III Medal Award. Among all the recipients, Doris was selected for a biography interview on APTN News, highlighting her incredible journey and contributions. Doris has also shared her expertise through several interviews with Nation Talk, speaking on behalf of the late Chief Louis J. Stevenson and advocating for Indigenous health. Despite numerous offers to work in other regions, including an invitation 20 years ago to assist with the Assembly of First Nations in managing 6 communities, Doris has remained dedicated to Peguis Health Services. Doris, your ability to lead with empathy, foster collaboration, and inspire our team has been a driving force behind our success. You are a mentor to the supervisors and staff at Peguis Health Center. You're teaching us all how to be better managers and employees. In 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we recognized Doris for her 45 years of service with a plaque and a gift at South Beach Stay and a star blanket. Today, we continue this tradition by presenting you, Doris, with a beautiful star blanket from Peguis Health Center made by Donna Spence and Janice Sinclair. On behalf of everyone, thank you, Doris, for your outstanding service and being a guiding light for Peguis Health Services. Your legacy will continue to inspire us for generations to come. So please give me a heartfelt thank you to say thanks to Doris. Can you get a blanket? Here's your certificate and a card from us. Here's a card. I'm just speechless. but anyway, thank you for the kind words. And you know, my dad always said, say those kind words to you, to everyone, while you're still alive, because when you're gone to the next world, all these nice words are said when you're already gone. But I think hearing those words and hearing from our own staff, from our own people, is really something. And you know, it's heartfelt thanks to everyone. Thanks to leadership, thanks to the HR program, and thanks to the executive team for arranging this. And you know, I just feel so, I don't have the right words to say, but overwhelming. And thanks again.
Thank you so much, ladies, and one big round of applause again for Doreen. That's amazing. 45 plus. Doris. Sorry, Doris Bear. All right, I believe they're all ready and set for us now inside the lunch area. So we're going to get started with the lunch. Just want to remind everybody that after the lunch, we are going to continue with the awards. I believe we have 3 departments left after that, and then we're going to do the giveaways, and you do need to be present in order to win. Again, we have Jets tickets, AirPods, we have gift cards to give out. So we're going to get started first with lunch here. So we'll get Good afternoon, everyone. If everyone could take their seats, please. We're about to get started. We got a few things on the agenda here. All right, everyone. Good afternoon. We're about to get started here. If everyone could take their seats. I hope everybody got some food. We'll get the counselors back around at the front here, please. I know Deno's trying to finish up quick. Thank you so much, Deno. Next on the list, we have housing, but just before housing, we have someone here that was missed earlier. I believe they just weren't here, but they're here now with us. So we just wanted to call up this individual. She's actually with Peguis Gaming, so she's with me. She's been with us now, I think it was 6+ years. We did give her a round of applause and recognize her earlier, but we just wanted to hand her award out again for everybody. So could everybody put a round of applause to Miss Joanne Hammerlich. Everybody probably knows her as Joe Mama. Just the best employee, one of the best employees. Thanks again, Joanne, so much, Joanne. Woo. Settle down, Joanne. Joanne Hammerlich, everybody. All right, we're going to keep this going now. Next we have Peguis Senior Center. And I believe we have, Doreen Bird is going to present for the Peguis Senior Center. Is she here? Oh, she's on her way up here. Sorry, Doreen. Give a round of applause for Doreen. Also, could we get Danielle Stevenson up here, please, to give her a hand? Danielle Stevenson.
High heels too. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm not a public speaker, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. First, we have Carrie Cook. She's been with us 12 years. I don't know if Carrie's in here. And then we have Claudette Flett. She's been with us 16 years. I don't know if she's here. And we have Danielle Stevenson, 12 years. She's been with us. Tell Carrie. Then we have Darren Stevenson. He's been with us 8 years. A lot of them worked last night, and then they're working today, so they probably can't make it in. Then we have Farron Cochran. He's been with us 23 years. He was here, I don't know. We have Greg Elliott. He's been with us 9 years. Ian Sutherland has been with us for 6 years. Come on, Ian. He's my helper. We have Jenna Bear. She's been with us 5 years. Jenna's at work. We have Leah Stevenson. She's been with us for 6 years. She's moved on to finance, I think, eh? I think she's there. Yeah. We have Marilou Thomas. She's been with us 20 years. I don't know if she's here. We have Maxine Stevenson. Coming this September, she'll be with us 40 years. Come on up, Max. Don't be shy. We have Megan McPherson. She'll be with us 6 years. She's at work also next door. We have Michelle McCorster. She'll be with us 10 years. And we have Darlene Sutherland coming this end of March. She'll be with us 39 years. We also have Roxanne Stevenson. She'll be with us 10 years. I don't think she's here. And Velma Bear, 12 years. And then myself, be 29 years, I think, and we're all going to book room before we retire.
Sorry, I didn't think it should be done. Sorry. Thank you all so much. Keep it going for Doreen Bird, Danielle Stevenson, everybody. Thank you so much. That's who was on, eh? Oh, I think. So next we have Peguis Recreation, who's itching to get up here. Let's give a big round of applause for Jonathan Flett, everybody.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Flett. I'm the manager over at Peguis Recreation, and I've only been there for like a little bit over a year. But there's somebody who's been there for a while now, and I think he actually helped build the arena when it was built, and he's been there on and off since then, I guess. His name is Lawrence Lolly Sinclair. I'd like to recognize Lawrence Lolly Sinclair. Are you here, Lawrence? It doesn't look like he's here right now. And there's somebody else who I'd like to recognize, and she was working there when I started. She was a janitor and one of the hardest workers I've ever seen anywhere. And I'd like to recognize Annette McKay Stevenson. Annette, are you here? She was here earlier, but she's not here right now. And I'd like to thank all the other And I'd like to recognize all the other staff that was there. It's a pretty hard job working with all the kids, and a lot of times we have 15-hour days over there. So I'd like to thank everybody who works. We've not been there very long, all the crew. We have a pretty short crew. And then I'd like to encourage everybody, baseball season starting. We need coaches. Your kids, our kids here in our community, need you to come and coach and umpire. So please come and see us because we don't have any right now. Come and apply for some coaching and some umpire positions. Umpires will be paid for every game. Thank you all.
Let's keep it going for Jonathan Flett from the Rec. Way to go, John. Very, very nice. All right, just keep moving along here. Next, we have housing, Peguis Housing, and that's going to be the director, Cheryl Bear, is going to come up and present that, ladies and gentlemen. Cheryl Bear.
I'll call up Karen. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cheryl Bear, and I'm the current director of housing. I started in housing in middle of December, so I'm pretty new there. But I've been working for the band on and off for quite some time in different capacities. But being in housing now, it's a real challenge. It's a very challenging position, working in housing. But it's really nice to see everybody being acknowledged. It's a good feeling to have everybody seen smiling and enjoying yourselves. It's nice. So I'd like to thank the Chief and Council as well, HR and that for arranging this. So I'd like to thank everyone also for being here, for being the workers that you are. And I'm really honored to honor our housing people that have been in their positions, for some of them for a long, long time. They've served our community for decades. Housing's been around since we've been here. So it's a very challenging, very rewarding sometimes job. We have to deal with all the members in their housing crises, or renovations, or additions, or even looking for a home to stay. So we're in a very challenging position in terms of housing, but we're looking forward to a new year coming in April. It's going to be our new fiscal budget, and we're looking to really good things in housing upcoming in the really near future. We're going to be having a housing band meeting. We committed to that in April. We don't have the date signed yet, but we will be having a housing band meeting. So yeah, looking forward to that. So we'll get into our awards. If I can get Karen Thomas, if she's still here, can she come and help hand out the awards? Karen is our operations manager now. We moved her up to be operations manager with housing. Karen has definitely been my right-hand woman since we started. And you know what? In housing, there's not too many of us women in there. We work with a lot of males and a lot of testosterone. So I'm really grateful to have Karen and the woman that we do have on staff. Karen also has been a long-serving employee of Peguis in many different capacities, working in finance, working in flood, doing flood claims, and now she's moved over strictly to just housing, working with our operations manager. So I was going to get Karen to help me hand out the awards as we list them here. It's kind of funny. The first name that comes up on our awards is, I didn't hire him or anything. and this is not my husband, but our first one that called up is Eric J. Bear. And it's funny with Woody because he has the same exact name as my husband, Eric J. Bear, and their birth dates are on the same day. So it's kind of funny. I don't know how they planned that out, but anyway, not too sure if Eric is here. Us too, we have a very dedicated group of workers, and we have emergencies that they have to be called out on. So we'd like to recognize Eric J. Bear, Eric Jeffrey Woody Bear. The next person that we want to call up is, he's our environmental officer. He went away for schooling, he went away to get his education, university graduate, and we'd like to acknowledge him for all his hard work. You know, it's not an easy job. He has to go in and do air quality testing, water quality testing, things like that. So I know it's not an easy job for him, but we'd like to call up Keith Bird. I seen Keith here earlier. I hope he didn't leave, but he must have left. So next one on our recognition, he's been working with the band also for a long time in many different capacities for decades, and now he's working with Peguis Housing as a hauler for our people. Melvin Favel. He's probably out hauling something. And the next one that we have on is one of our longest serving septic drivers that we have in the community. Also septic driving, you know, we have 4 trucks and they're going constantly. So the septic drivers, you know, do a lot of work, a lot of overtime. So I'd like to recognize all of them for their work in the community. But one that we have as a long serving one is Walter Hudson. Must be cleaning tanks. The next one that we have, very proud of this young gentleman. He's gone away and he's got his apprenticeship. He has his red seal in plumbing. He's one of our youth at work. You know, we consider our youth that's coming up. We have Walter Mercady. Walter is the head of our plumbing department and our plumbers. He currently has about 5 guys working under him. We're proud to announce, you know, that we do have 4 journeymen, not journeymen, but they're into the program, apprenticeship program. And Walter's working with them to give them their certification and to get them trained. So, miigwech, Walter. Here's your- Next award that we have is another one of our septic drivers. He's been with us for a while. We'd like to call up David Daniels. So this other guy, he's been working with the band shop, over at the band shop for over 10 years, I believe. I don't have the exact dates of the employees, but I'd like to call up Stephen J. Flett. Like a lot of different, you know, organizations and that, you know, like our guys and our men, they're shy, I guess, you know, to come in front of people and that, but we just want to make sure and acknowledge them and announce their names and their families too, you know, because the families support a lot of our workers, right? We all know that you know, we need to acknowledge and lift up our families too, because sometimes these guys are working into the night, their weekends are gone. So, you know, we'd just like to acknowledge for all that time that they put in overtime. Not just housing, but all departments put in extra time, you know, health, public works, everybody. So just like to appreciate them for that. There's another young man. He's a youth. We consider him a youth. He's working with the band shop. I'd like to call up Anthony Manningway. Is it Anthony? I think you're here. No? Okay. So the next man that we have to honor, he's also been with housing for quite some time. Don't have the exact dates, but this man looks after the band shop. He does the timesheets over there. He does the work orders, different things, helps with Jim arranging things over at the band shop. And he's been with us for quite some time as well, but we'd like to recognize Dennis Prince. Yeah, I'll just... Miigwech Dennis, for all your years of work and helping with us. Very much appreciated. Yeah, thank you. The next man I would like to honor and recognize, he's not here today, he's on medical leave, but I know he's been at the band shop over 20 years. He's worked with the people and, been very dedicated. We'd like to honor Brian Spence Sr. And I think I seen Della here. I don't know if Della can come and pick up her man's award in recognition and his check. Any members of the family? We'd like to ask you to send our gratitude towards your dad. The next guy that I'd like to recognize, he's our HRV guy. He's our furnace guy. He's been working for the band for well over 30 years. He was not a full-time employee for 10 years till he got his status as full-time employee. So he's been there for about 30 years, working with our people, keeping them warm, keeping the air flowing as much as we can. I know him and his crew are very dedicated. There's only 2 of them actually in that area, but we'd like to call up Daryl Sinkler. We need any heating or anything like that, or we need to know anything about heating or ventilation, this is your guy. He's awesome. Wealth of information. Thank you. Okay, so I left the last one on purpose because I believe he is our longest serving employee under housing. And this man has worked very tirelessly, very giving of himself. I found out when I moved into housing, he's an encyclopedia of housing. If you need anything, if you need to know anything about a house, even if it was built in 1977 or something, you just know, he'll phone him and he'll say, oh yeah, we fixed the doors or we fixed the windows, or like even my dad's house, I was asking him about my dad's house recently and he said, oh yeah, we fixed the floors and the doors and the roof. And I'm like, how did you remember that? How did you remember that? I couldn't even remember that. So I just like to acknowledge this man for all of his work, for all of his dedication, for his family, to lift them up in your prayers. We don't want to lose him. He is getting up there in age, but we don't want to lose him. We can't lose him at this point. I'd like to call up Jimmy Maningway. If I knew we could have bought blankets in that, we would have too, because I wanted to, these men deserve, they need to be recognized and given those star blankets and acknowledged in that way. So what we said was, what we will do is, when we're having our band meeting in April, we're also going to be recognizing with blankets our long-serving employees like Jim, like Daryl, like Brian. So, that's going to be upcoming too. But I'd like to thank you, Jim, and everybody give Jim a round of applause, he's awesome. Here you go, Jim. Very much earned. So currently, that's all we have under housing. I'm sorry if we missed anyone, but I also wanted to mention too, like I put in names forward that were retired, and I want to acknowledge some of the ones that I'm aware of. I'd like to acknowledge Obi Daniels. Obi Daniels was he's a certified Red Seal plumber, and he's worked for the band for like over 40 years, I would think, if not more. So we wanted to acknowledge him. He retired before these things came about, so we'll be honoring him at the housing band meeting as well as Alan Thompson. Alan Thompson Sr. will also be recognized. He's a Red Seal carpenter, and he did a lot of work in the community in terms of housing. So we want to recognize those guys. I'm sorry if we missed anybody else, but we're hoping in April we'll have everybody covered that we need to recognize and honor. Is Anthony here now? Anthony Manningway? Did we spot him? No? Okay, well, that's it for housing. So I'd like to thank everyone again, and miigwech. Oh, I just wanted to acknowledge too, like I see some young people here, like young workers, really young workers, and it's really nice to see, that our young people are stepping up, getting into the workforce, and they're seeing, now that they're going to be acknowledged in for their hard work. So I just like to thank all the young people that are here and at work for the band. Miigwech.
Good job. Let's give it up for Cheryl Bear, everyone. Great job there, Cheryl. Awesome. Okay. No. Should I keep moving along here? Thank you so much. Next, I believe we have Peguis Finance Team. I believe that was going to be Laura Stevenson. I don't know if she's here today. Nope, Laura is not here. So we're going to have Pam Favel come and give on behalf of Laura for the finance team. So I'm going to ask Pam Favel to come up here, please. Pam Favel.
Hello again. I'd also, before I move on to finance, I want to also recognize another member that's currently with housing, and this individual has moved into housing, but has also worked with the band for many years in different areas, and has transitioned pretty consistently, moving department to department, and 20 plus years of work with the band, and that is Cheryl Bear. So thank you, Cheryl, for your work and commitment to working with the band. Okay, so I'll need. Okay, so I'm going to present on behalf of Laura Stevenson. Laura is the director of finance. She sends her regrets. We're currently reaching our end of our fiscal year, so she's busy with audit right now. But she wanted to. I will do the presentation on her behalf. So our finance team, we can't say enough about our finance team and the work that they do. They have a lot of hard work in front of them, and the challenges that they deal with on a daily basis. They pay all our bills, they cut all our payroll checks for us, so there's lots of work, and they work with each of our departments, so I acknowledge their hard work and that they are responsible to keep our band afloat. So our first employee that we'd like to recognize is served with us for a number of years, Alex Manningway, 10 years of working with the band finance. I'm not sure if Alex is here. We'll keep Alex's. We'll forget it. Next, we have Amy Spence, 7 years working with finance. I seen Amy earlier. She must have left. Next, Megan Spence, 6 years. Finance has a really diverse team. They've got a mixture of different ages in there, and it's really nice to see all these young workers moving up and growing. Congratulations, Megan. Next, we have Dawson Forrester, 6 years. Dawson is one of our finance managers. I forgot to mention Amy as well. She's one of the managers in finance.